Hi folks, Jeff from Orange Acres Cars, and today we're going to show you this 2000 Jeep Cherokee Sport. I didn't wash it before this video, but I'm sure it'll clean up a lot nicer than this, though it does have a few little scratches. But let's take a look at it. You see there's a little scratch down this side, and a little damage there. We touched it with the wrong color of paint. A little ding in the bumper right there. I don't know if you can see it. And that's about what I know about it. Let's take a look inside now. Hey, is this the one? Is this the one, Jeff? Is this the car I've been looking for a long time? Probably is, because this is a rare vehicle. This is a Cherokee Sport. Now the Grand Cherokees have an independent suspension, but the Cherokees have a solid front axle. And you can see that solid front axle on them, which makes them excellent for rock crawling, for climbing mountains. They are one of the best stock production four-wheel drive vehicles you can get. I've seen guys put a 4-inch lift kit on these things instead of 35s and just go everywhere with them. That vehicles that are custom-built dune buggies can barely go. So these are one of the best ones. You can see there's a little bit of a damage on the roof here, but I'm telling you, this is one of the nicest 4x4 rigs you can get. It's got 175,000 miles on it, and it's the 5-speed. That's what's hard to find. A lot of automatics out there. Automatics weren't that great for Dodge products, but the 5-speed manual, man, that's just the best thing you get with the solid front axle. It's what everybody wants to 4x with. It's got the 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive low transfer case, not one of these all-wheel drive transfer cases. You can put it into 2-wheel drive, and you can drive it in 5th gear, and you can get great gas mileage. When I say great, I mean like 17, 18, and that's pretty great for these, because the Grand Cherokees or the V8s only get about 12. So it's got power windows and locks. The power windows all work fine from the driver's side. They don't seem to be working from the passenger side so well. So when I hit the switch in here, nothing's happening, but when I hit the switch on the driver's side, it works just fine. So those are good to go. The seats aren't in bad shape. A little bit of tear there, but hey, they all do that. It's a 5-speed. It's got a Kenwood deck, but it needs the code for it. I don't know if you took it out, if it had the code written on it somewhere, but or you'd have to call the company. I really don't know. You're probably gonna have to put a new stereo in it. You know, that's gonna cost you $100 at Walmart. It's got 175. It's got no check engine lights on. The brake lights on, but that's because the brake is on. So, and it's got cup holders in the center there. It's got the back doors. The back seat folds down so you can camp in the back, or you can put bigger storage stuff in there. It's got a trailer hitch on it. It's got the hydraulics are good. You can see the 4-liter badge there, and it's got the spare tire mounted on the inside back there. But the hydraulics are all good. It holds up by itself. So that's usually people have to replace that. Little newer style tail lights on the. This is a 2000. They made these starting in like 1984 that look like this, maybe 83 even. So I mean, there's the classic Cherokees, but they did little updates. They changed little things, bumpers and body panels and stuff like that throughout the many of years. But you'd think after building the same rig for 16 years, they got pretty much all the quirks out, and then they stopped building them. They went to independent front suspension Jeep Liberties and other ones, and and you couldn't get the 4-liter straight 6 anymore, and people were mad. People were like, that was the best engine. That's what people had bought. People had owned them for 16 years, had different styles of the 4-liter. Of course, this is the high output version of the 4-liter. It's got the coil packs instead of having the distributor on it, and I'll show you the engine here. Because like the original ones had a distributor. Nowadays they're computer controlled timing, so they get better gas mileage and more power. But these are these are a great rig. They were an icon. There's a cult following of them. People who it's just a Jeep thing. They have to have a Jeep, and that's all they'll drive. So it needs a valve cover gasket, maybe just a little bit, but really can't complain about it too much. And I think you'll like it. It drives great. If you're interested, give me a call, 370-5466. There's it written down for you, in case the sound's not working on your computer. And we're on Highway 93 North at mile marker 13. You can find all our cars at www.orangemt.com. That's O-R-A-N-G, just like the juice. MT is in Montana, and .com. And give us a call, and we'll make sure we're here to show you to you. And maybe we'll have it washed up by then, maybe not. Probably be gone by then. I don't have a clue. At this price for one of these is hard to find. The last one I sold was about $7,000, but it had about 130,000 on it. So they have this one's got 170 on it, and it's about roughly half the price of that. So there you go. So not bad for a rig, and definitely get you around for a long time. Thanks for tuning in.